Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and today I got something special. It is the past 6 months of Horror Block in 3 piles. First pile is all the franchise things, which is all your name brand type stuff like Hellraiser, Freddy, stuff like that. All the stuff that you've gotten in 6 months is going to be in that pile. The second pile is Horror Block exclusives, and this is excluding exclusives catered to franchise. So this is just a Horror Block exclusive like a pack of cards. There's nothing on here like it has a movie franchise on it, but it does say Horror Block exclusive. Pile 3, which is obvious fillers, which has nothing to do with Horror Block whatsoever, that they've just scooped up, thrown in there. This pile will also include things that are for Nerd Block leftovers that they've just grabbed and threw in there as well. So, let's talk about the first pile, which is Horror Block exclusives. So let's just go through the Horror Block exclusive pile. This is for the past 6 months. No particular order from when they come out. Also will be included in April. Horror Block will be included in all this stuff too. So let's got a Horror Block exclusive patch. Horror Block salt and pepper shaker. You get a skull and a tombstone. Hula Girl. Hula Girl. Horror Block exclusive zombie hula. Horror Block playing cards. Horror Block playing cards. This, a towel, which is a bloody towel. That's it. A doll head. I guess it looks okay. Look a little odd sitting on your desk there, but it is what it is. A zombie door stopper. Looks okay. Looks better probably on a shelf or something. Don't know about a door stopper. Feels pretty slick on the bottom. Zombie hand back scratcher. Zombie mouth bottle opener. Horror Block exclusive. Horror Block oven mitt. That's a green zombie hand. Exclusive. Cell phone holder. Horror Block exclusive. Plastic. Cheap as they come. Meat cleaver keychain. Not very good looking quality either. Wine finger stopper. It's rubbery. It's a Horror Block exclusive. Pop this in your wine top. Now let's move on to the completely filler items group. So for the last 6 months, Horror Block's been giving us fillers. Zombie egg apocalypse. Basically, you put your egg here, and you've got the stuff to eat it out of it. I don't know. I don't know how this works. You get a toaster thing. You get something to eat. Anyway, it's an egg holder eater thing for your hard-boiled eggs. You get $35 off your first box of HelloFresh.com. There you go. Zombie Hunter dog tags. Not branded anything Horror Block. And just has Zombie Hunter with a rubber around the dog tag thing. Squishy animal thing. There it is. Winged skull head with an arrow through it, which is probably Daryl Dixon, but doesn't say anything on it. So I put it in the filler pile because really I don't care anything about it. A Nerd Block exclusive. It says Nerd Block exclusive on it, not Horror Block, but it is Twilight Zone, but it does say Nerd Block exclusive. Alright, so let's look at the franchised items that are strictly geared toward a franchise. Got a Freddy plush, because I am 12 years old, apparently. Godzilla picture. Yep, there it is. Flimsy paper. Not even that great a quality print. Daryl Dixon pocket pop keychain. You can find Walking Dead stuff with Funkos and everything piled up at the end of all your Target stores, piled up inside Hot Topics, everywhere, all over the world. They're in abundance, overly made. Carry bookmark, because everything is going to paper nowadays. And it has a scene where her mom's about to stab her and smiling with a little film reel thing up at the top. But yeah, whatever. And then all the Rue Morgues. So there'll be 6 Rue Morgues, to me, falls into the franchise category because it's Rue Morgue, it's not Horror Block. Here is a print that is signed by somebody. It's Addie Miller as Teddy Bear Girl. Has her signature on that. We've got a Walking Dead tiny figurine inside of a plastic baggie. David Hasselhoff, Sharknado. This is probably the best thing that's in the whole 6 months. Probably, in my opinion. It's good size. Decent blood splatter all over the side of his face. Looks a little hokey on the side of his face. But the paint's not that good. But it's got a Hofsaw 3000 on it and his picture on there. And it's franchised, so it goes in the franchise pile. A movie, which I know this one just came in April's box. Which April's box looked like the best box out of all the 6 months, by the way. So maybe they're trying to learn their lesson. The Editor. It's an old 70s movie, I believe. But yeah, it's on Blu-ray. And one of the 6 Rue Morgues was a graphic history of comics. So that's really cool. Rue Morgue is almost... If Rue Morgue would produce a subscription box, there you go. Rue Morgue, if you're listening, I will tag you in it because they've responded to stuff I've tagged them in before where Horror Block has never done it. And I've been showing their freaking boxes off on videos since day one. I've tagged them every time, and they've never once replied to jack squat. But Rue Morgue does. Rue Morgue, break off from them and do your own damn subscription box. And I bet it'd be freaking awesome. And I'd leave Horror Block in a minute. One of the coolest things in 6 months. The David Hasselhoff and the Pinhead pop, which came in this month, April's. Somehow, I got 2 signed by her, Addie Miller. I have 2 of them. I don't know how, but I have 2 of them. Now let's look at the t-shirts. Dracula. A collage of bad guys. Freddy, Scream. You see those? Obey. What is this? John Carpenter, I think. And 28 Days Later. Is that right? I think that's right. Something like that. And lastly, The Ring. See that? Or I think that's right. The Ring. T-shirts, not that great, period. When you look at them all like that through the 6 months, not good. The art stuff, not that great at all. Let's show you one month of a box, no filler. You get what you get, and it's not that bad. And it's Marvel Collector Corps. This is the Deadpool one. Everything that's in the Deadpool box. About the same price, except this is every other month. Horror Block's every month. The t-shirt. I like it. I like it a lot. Geared right toward Funko. You know what you're getting. A comic variant. It's Deadpool on there. It's exactly what I'm getting. An awesome pop exclusive to Collector Corps. Deadpool in there where he's flying up with a sword. I like that. A Dorbs. Deadpool Dorbs with a cowboy hat on. I like that. Exclusive to Marvel Collector Corps. A plush. Don't get me wrong, but it's Marvel Collector Corps. A plush Deadpool. And that's it. Marvel Collector Corps has more adult related things in it that you can, as an adult, that all ages an adult would be happy with collecting than the Horror Block, in my opinion. Like, if you're going back and looking through all the stuff, how cheap it's manufactured, how cheap some of the things are, even though they're exclusives, they just got to tighten up. Rue Morgue, make a subscription box. Please, please make a subscription box. Me to you, baby. And I'll unbox every one of them, be a lifetime subscriber of it, I'm pretty sure. But break off from Horror Block, because unless they don't tighten up, before October, I'm gone. You got until October to straighten up this mess. Get some better quality t-shirts in here. Get some better exclusive. Go 3 items in a t-shirt, 2 items in a t-shirt, but let it be something that's awesome and something unique and something you feel like you've gotten your money's worth out of, instead of using these Horror Block exclusive / fillers, which should have been a filler on a lot of it. But this has been the past 6 months of Horror Block. If you like it, then subscribe to it. If you're an adult that likes horror movies, I probably wouldn't subscribe to it. I would keep watching through October and see if they get any better, because they've been emailing people saying, hey, what are your suggestions on getting better? You know, I sent them some stuff. I've sent them things in the past, like emails and tagged them. Zero response. I've tagged bigger companies on things than these. I've messaged bigger companies on things bigger than them, and I get responses. It worries me that they just haven't cared what people think. They're just pumping out stuff that they think's horror related because they're getting it dirt cheap, making all kinds of money off of you. And then all of a sudden they're turning around, they're going, we're not making money anymore. It's because you've been putting 6 months of crap out. This last box was decent, but you're trying to make up for 6 months or 5 months of crap. You're going to have to tighten up, or I'm out by October. This has been Isaiah's Reviews. I hope you enjoyed the really quick playthrough of the past 6 months of Horror Block, and why, if you're not subscribing now, you probably need to go look elsewhere, or at least watch and see if they get any better. Make sure to check out my vlogs every 2 days so you can see behind the scenes of what's going on, what my world is up until one of these videos come out. And also, I'm on Beme now. It's a new app for Android. Be sure to check that out. Isaiah's Reviews on Beme. Isaiah746 on Instagram and Twitter. Isaiah's Reviews on Facebook. See ya.